This is it. This is the big one. Have not attempted anything quite this daunting. Count them. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lafayette to Franconia Ridge. This is going to be an all-day expedition. Hit 5,000 feet of elevation. We are in the great Northeast, New Hampshire. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's going to be a long day of hiking. Got my pack, got my gear, ready to roll. Stay tuned. This is going to be great. All right, guys. Got here at like 6:30. I don't know. It's like packed. So they got some guys directing everybody back at the parking, and then we found our way. So here I am. Let's rock and roll. Listen, they don't call this Falling Waters for no good reason. This is such a beautiful path. The whole way down, or up I should say, is just along a stream, several waterfalls. I'm only 45 minutes in, and this is awesome. Making our way. We got all these climbs. Slowly but surely, you know, tortoise in the hare. Tortoise usually wins. It's gonna be a long day. Definitely making our way through the waterfalls. I mean, this first part of the hike, beautiful, gorgeous, stunning. I don't know. I don't have enough adjectives, and my vocabulary is not that big. So we'll leave it at that. Just finished our first 1,000 feet of elevation gain. Just wanted to give a quick update. I mean, now that we're kind of moving away from the waterfalls, it's like multiple hikes in one. I think this might be my favorite hike of all time, and I'm just getting started. See you in a bit. And we continue just the onslaught of uphill climbing. I'm about an hour and a half in. We're at 2,000 feet. No end in sight. You can tell we're getting a little higher to the end of the treetops. So, see where we land. But, man, this is definitely fun. Definitely kind of winded. I am in very, very tired shape right now. Waking up super early. But, man, this is unreal. Trying to get you an idea of what this ascent looks like, but this is essentially it for the last 1,500 feet. And it doesn't look like it's stopping soon, so check back in a little bit. Coming out to our first spot of interest. This is called Shining Rock. I don't think I need to explain the name very much, but this view, phenomenal. Gotta be careful, standing on a little bit of shining rock. You can see the water just glistening down. Unreal. Unfortunately, we have a minor setback. Got some fog here. Not a big deal though, because you know what? We're 4,725 feet. That's 4,725. We're at what's called Little Haystacks. So you can see why they call it Little Haystacks. Right there. There's a few more to go. But this is absolutely beautiful, despite the fog rolling in on that side and looking gorgeous on that side. And we're just cruising along. We've finished at 3.5 miles in, just past Little Haystacks. About 2 hours into the trip, and it's finally leveled off. So this is kind of the ridge. And we're just hiking, gonna hit a couple more peaks, heading right up there. Look at the size of that boulder. I don't know about you. Certainly wouldn't want that thing falling on me right now. Actually, maybe. It's been that kind of morning, but you know what? The sun's finally coming out, clearing up. We're getting some beautiful views. This is what we came here for. This is awesome. There's Lincoln up there, 5,089. Here we come! Quite honestly, one of my favorite parts of this hike, the fir trees. Smells like Christmas. I just love Christmas. You know, it just elevates it. Just elevates it. Like, no kidding. I'm serious. Like, the smell. Smell that. It smells so good, those things. Dude, it just elevates the experience. But guess what? We're going after Lincoln next. You know, he may be a dead president, but Honest Abe is making me put in an honest effort to get here. You know, 5,000 feet, East Coast. No joke. No joking on the East Coast with 5,000 feet of elevation. So, let's do this. See you in a minute. Just can't get enough. So good. Just above the clouds. Listen, I'm sitting at 5089. And bro, guess what? Lincoln's dead. Like literally, Lincoln died 150 years ago or something, but I just conquered Mount Lincoln. Mount Lincoln. So, on to the next. See what happens. Storm? No. Fog? Yes. But right over there is where we're heading. South Lincoln. Until then, check back for more. One thing I do want to mention, dude, there's trail runners out here. These guys are nuts, you know. The speeds at which they're running, both up and down, amazing, dude. Like, phenomenal. I just saw a guy, he's probably my age, trekking down, and I'm like, bro, I wish I had that kind of endurance to run 9 miles up and down 3,800 feet of elevation. Crazy. Unfortunately, we got a little fog on both sides of us. But this is an interesting. Actually, let me scramble down this thing. Look at what I gotta get to so I can get to that knife's edge right over there. It's beautiful. It's awesome. But so while I scramble down, let me just talk to you. You know, this is what I refer to as the Alpine Zone. And so the Alpine Zone, not like oxygen debt, right? Definitely not where you're struggling to breathe. But who is struggling to breathe is what is in the Alpine Zone, or should I say lack of in the Alpine Zone, and that's the trees. So certain types of trees can't grow at this height. Hence, Alpine Zone. You see our little alpine trees here. Just thought I'd give you a tip or a lesson. Well, we're at North Lincoln, and fog totally rolling in. You can't see very far. Visibility is probably 100 meters, 200 meters. So, I don't know. It's definitely an awesome hike. You know, this is how it rolls when you're out hiking, though. You know, sometimes you get the scenery, sometimes you don't. But you know what? It's the experience. Sitting here on a rock, you know, I mean, overlooking a cliff or an edge. I mean, what else can you ask for? Get the smells, feel the breeze, footsteps of people walking around. I'm loving this. You should too. Come on out, Franconia Ridge. We're doing Lafayette with Franconia Ridge Trail. We're about 3 hours in. I've gone about 4 miles. This is a 9-mile loop, so gonna be here for a while. See you in a little. right, quick update where we're at. 6 miles in. Just came from here, looped over, went to the house, came across, went up to Lafayette. Then I was at Lincoln, and then I was out Haystack, and then I was at the Shimmering Rock, and that's what we ascended at the very beginning. So I just need to go straight down that way, and we'll get there. 2.5 miles. Sun's finally coming out. Get some views. I mean, look at that. It's awesome. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then you get out into that gorgeous, gorgeous valley. Look at that, just beautiful. This is what New Hampshire has to offer, folks. Better get out here. Do a quick little double time here. See how long we can manage. Say, what? Is this their like stairway to hell? Or a stairway to heaven? No joke, you do this thing counterclockwise. It's like easy steps. Man, this is like a dream descent right now. I mean, there's a few sections that are scrambling, but man, this is nice. This is counterclockwise. You want to make it a next level up, you probably go the other way, which is clockwise, but I would do Franconia Ridge Loop counterclockwise. Get the hard climbing, beautiful waterfalls right out of the gate. Get to the top. You know, I left a little early. There was still some fog, cloud. Now it's starting to clear out, so you know, you win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see those panoramic vistas that I wanted to see, but man, this is pretty nice. I could get used to this. Now we're getting down here towards the end, and it's starting to be a little sopping wet from all that moisture and some water. There's a really bad storm here on Thursday. It was pouring rain, so fortunately I missed out on that, but you know, it is what it is. And that, folks, that is how you do it. Just smoked this thing. Let's see. What's that say? 5 hours, 16 minutes. Completed the Franconia Ridge Loop. Rockin'. Listen, Haystacks, Shining Rock, Lincoln, North Lincoln, Lafayette. You had the hut. Dude, this thing's got it all. Anyhow, 3,900 feet of elevation. This is a blast. Come on out and do it yourself. Till next time. Peace.